Bitumen is a historical brownish-black pigment selected by many artists primarily in the 18th and 19th century and used for its deep, rich, transparent color. It's derived from petroleum products and contains tar, and was later found to be unstable as it stopped the oil binder from polymerizing fully. This 18th century miniature portrait, only 3.5 inches tall, was painted on a bitumen ground. This resulted in these rather extreme traction cracks, which would have happened very early in the life of this painting, during the polymerization stage. The cracks are now stable, but very distracting and disfiguring to the composition. The surface was cleaned of dirt and grime, and the darkened natural resin varnish was removed with carefully formulated solvent systems to bring out the original color profiles of the paint layers. As my client desired visual reintegration of the composition, we discussed considerations between treating this object like a historical artifact and treating it like a painting. It is both. As a portrait made in a day before cameras were invented, it is a document referencing the image of a real gentleman that lived hundreds of years ago. But as a painting, the cracks are certainly marring to the composition. We decided that I would add color-matched pigments to just the cracks using a microscope and a tiny brush without infills, intentionally retaining the surface texture of the crack patterns. And here is the result. These retouches were completed with a reversible conservation-grade in-painting resin, so the compensations can be detectable under UV examination and removed if a future owner of this historical painting wants the painting returned to an uncompensated state.